There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Ernest Hemingway. This quote reminds us that real greatness is not about defeating others, but about overcoming who we used to be, our fears, habits, pride, and limitations. True success is an inner victory, not a public comparison. Story 1. The Slow Student. Aaron was always compared to his classmates. Others scored higher, spoke better English, and seemed smarter. He felt inferior and stopped trying to compete. One day, his teacher told him, "Don't race them. Race yesterday's Aaron." Aaron began studying just 1 extra hour daily. He didn't top the class, but his marks steadily improved. By the end of the year, the boy who once failed had passed confidently. Lesson: Aaron didn't become better than others, he became better than his former self. That was his true nobility. Story 2. The Arrogant Manager. Ravi, a senior manager, loved proving he was smarter than his team. He corrected people publicly and took pride in being the best. But his team lacked trust and productivity suffered. After poor feedback, Ravi reflected and decided to change. He began listening, mentoring, and admitting mistakes. Months later, his team flourished and so did he. Lesson: superiority over others creates fear, superiority over self creates leadership. Story 3. The Man Who Quit Anger. Joseph had a sharp temper. He won arguments easily, often humiliating others with his words. He felt powerful, but lonely. After losing close relationships, he resolved to control his anger. It was hard. He failed many times. But slowly, he learned to pause, breathe, and speak gently. One day, during a heated conflict, he stayed calm. Lesson: controlling others made him feel strong. Controlling himself made him noble. Story 4. The Athlete's Mirror. A young runner once asked a champion, "How do I beat my competitors?" The champion pointed to a mirror and said, "Beat the person you see there every day." The runner focused on better discipline, better rest, and better mindset. He didn't always win races, but he never stopped improving. Lesson: the greatest opponent is not across the track, but within us. Story 5. The Reformed Gossip. Mina loved gossip. She felt important knowing others' secrets. But one day, she realized her words were hurting people she cared about. She decided to stop. Each day she bit her tongue, changed the topic, or chose silence. It wasn't noticed by others, but it transformed her character. Lesson: true nobility is quiet. It shows up in self-control, not applause. Core message: comparing yourself to others breeds pride or envy. Comparing yourself to yesterday builds growth. Inner progress lasts longer than outer praise. Reflection line: be less concerned about being ahead of others, and more committed to being ahead of who you were yesterday.